Tap in, tap in. Welcome back to another video. My name is April Williams. I am a life coach. I am an ambassador for Christ, and I am a podcaster. Y'all excuse the glare on my glasses. That's my ring light. I just started using this thing. My best friend bought me this like 2 years ago. Well, actually a year ago when I was supposed to start my podcast, but I'm finally just starting to use this thing now that I'm doing videos. So y'all excuse the glare. Try to turn it down. Let's turn it up. Okay. So on this video, I just want to share with y'all something. Recently, I did a Q&A on my Instagram, and it was like over 100 people who seen it. And all I said was, I was like, unapologetically me with ADW, Q&A, tap in, let's talk. And only one person asked a question. And she asks, what is God heavily laying on you to do in this season? And when she said that, it's like just somebody asking an empowering question like that. Like that just was so, in that moment, I got a revelation. Like as soon as I read that, I immediately had an answer for her. Because the truth is, God has been laying on me to bring people closer to the kingdom. It's the time for it, to bring people closer to the kingdom, especially young people, for people around my age in the 20s, 25, 26, it's time. It's time for us to get right and be right and do the right things and stand tall for Christ. Stand tall for the kingdom. Nobody is perfect. We're not going to do everything right. We're not going to get everything right. But I can promise you, when God is the foundation of anything, it will stand tall. He will provide for his people. He will provide for his workers, those who stand tall for him and be bold and courageous for the kingdom. So when she asked me that, like I said, I immediately had an answer. I told her that God is, laying on me to bring people closer to him. And, something we have to understand is it's not just about getting saved and giving our life to Christ, because there's a then what, It should be yes to Christ and then what. So in that then what, it should be a foundation. Like I said, that then what should be okay. Now that you got saved and gave your life to Christ, now what? It has to be a foundation behind that yes to stay grounded in yes. Because I'm a living witness. I said yes to Christ and got baptized like 2 years ago in 2019. I said yes to Christ, and then I went in the opposite direction and started smoking weed and, became addicted to weed and just was doing things I wasn't even doing before I said yes. Because I thought once I said yes, that was it. But you say yes, and then you have to do work, to put in work to stay grounded in that yes. So when I woke up to that, God started showing me things, revealing things to me, and, gave me a platform on my podcast and how I'm just pouring into people. I give God all the glory. I give God all the glory for what he's doing, because I know he sent me for such a time as this to reach and touch his people, especially people my age. At first I was a little timid, but now it's like, I'm a kingdom worker. I don't have a problem standing tall for the Lord, letting people know how good God is. It's one thing to talk about God and talk about how good he is, but it's another thing to become the evidence. So I've become the evidence. I'm becoming the evidence. I want others to see the evidence and for them to become the evidence. So like I say, we have to say yes and be grounded in that yes. Yes, and then what? Once you say yes, now it's time to tap into purpose and talents and gifts to stay grounded in that yes. Because if you say yes and there's no foundation behind that, you're going to steer off in the wrong direction and go back to doing the things you used to do in those bad habits, or even start new habits that you weren't even doing before you said yes. So it should be yes, and then what? Yes, and now let's tap into our purpose, our gifts, our talents, our mission, our assignment to stay grounded in that yes. And that is why I got certified to become a life coach, because I don't just want to bring people closer to God and tell people how good God is. I want to be the evidence. And in doing so, I want people to see. And when they see, that when you stand tall for the Lord and you just do his work, how he bless his people, how he take care of his people, I want them to see that and say, what do I have to do so the Lord can bless me, so the Lord can provide for me, so the Lord can can, have my back like that. He wants to do that for all his children, but to much is given, much is required. We have to be doing something. And in doing so, we have to be glorifying God in it. So just think about that. Whatever you're doing, whatever business you have, are you glorifying God in that? Is he getting the glory for what you're doing? Are you representing the kingdom in what you're doing? So, thank y'all for watching this video. My name is April Williams. I am a certified life coach. I am an ambassador for Christ. And I am a podcaster. Excuse me, I lost my train of thought. But thank y'all for watching this video. This video will be posted on my YouTube channel. So if you're watching it from my YouTube channel, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and share it with someone. Y'all be blessed.